This video, I'm going to explain how payment holds from Shopify impact ShipHero's side. And in some cases, or in many cases, wholesale orders can kind of get caught up with a payment hold. And so then they don't get released to ship, and maybe they do need to because you're going to collect the payment at a different time, offer net 30, that type of thing for customers. But that's managed on the Shopify side. So what ends up happening is then the order comes into ShipHero. ShipHero says, well, there's no payment, applies a payment hold, and then the order doesn't get released. So there's two main methods here that I'm going to show you how to implement so that you avoid that headache. So step number one is that we do this at the store settings level. So go to my account, go to stores, go to Shopify, go to settings. And at the very bottom here, you've got a few options for payment holds. And there's these two right here. For the most part, this first one's the one to use. So even if an order is unpaid in Shopify, never apply a payment hold. What this says is basically, hey, ShipHero, any order that comes in, I don't care if it's paid or not paid, release it to ship the order. Obviously, if you have other automations that are in place, then that will apply. But in this case, it's not. So if an order comes through, it's placed as a draft order and you're going to collect payment at a different time, this is never going to put a payment hold on it. The other option is you say if an order is paid in Shopify but has a payment hold in ShipHero, remove the payment hold. So, and it gives you a little tip. So use this if you manage your payment holds in Shopify, not ShipHero. So this one gives you a little bit more flexibility, but I would recommend this one, even as an order is unpaid in Shopify, never apply a payment hold. And that just really makes sure that it doesn't get caught up. So if we check that and hit save, that's going to solve our issue. The other option that we have is to target this through an automation. So what we would do there is go to automation rules, create new rule, and you could call it whatever you want. And then you need some trigger. Most of the time, if you're using a wholesale app or something like that, like a fair or a specific marketplace, a lot of times they'll add an order tag. So we found that's really the best way of doing it, is triggering it by order tag. Then it's more precise. You could go in here and say if like the company name contains something, right? There's all these different triggers, but for the sake of this example, I'm going to hope that the order has an order tag, and I'll just say contains, in this case, I'm doing an example of the name of the marketplace is this. So as long as the order tag comes in and has this, then what do I want to happen? I want to make sure that it sets a payment hold and make sure that's set to off. And so what that'll do is if the order comes in and it defaults to having a payment hold, then this automation will run and it will remove that hold so the order can get released. So this is a good way to be a little bit more intentional with the orders and the automation and kind of the managing of payment holds, because you can target specific parameters, as opposed to the first way that I showed you is more of a blanket change to all of your orders. Again, most of the clients that we work with do just have that turned off at a blanket level, just so that it doesn't hold up orders. So those are the two options that you have to properly manage payment holds within ShipHero. Thanks.